Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the struggles and the beauty of showing up for yourself and your dreams. And I want to start talking about last month. We are in the middle of March and it all started in the middle of February, so I had like these 30 days of depression. I think that it has to do with the weather as well. I live in Ireland and we were having like 3 weeks of non-stop rain, and it really gets me. It really gets in my mental health. It really affects me. So it's just one of the things that I want to take in consideration because I think that's important. And it's really weird because ever since the beginning of February, everything was going so well, and I was just so happy, and I was really maintaining my high frequency. I was really maintaining my creativity, and I was really working on myself. I started working out, I was meditating every day, and I really changed everything that I was doing on a daily basis. I started tapping every day, and out of sudden, everything went really downhill. And I can't really explain what happened. I just got into this bubble of being lost and not really seeing why I was doing things or what's the meta, what's the point of painting, and not even painting was exciting me anymore. And I think that a really important part of everything was acknowledging that I wasn't okay, and I started talking with my therapist, and she really helped me, and I really started to follow the step by step that she was passing me to do in order to get better. And like a huge thing of that was because I am isolated for the most time. So I thought that maybe getting a job in town would help, and then I applied for this amazing job that is really related to the things that I am interested about. And I know that I was the perfect person for the job. Like they didn't pick me. I didn't even went for an interview. I just received an email of rejection. Lost in the middle of several other rejection emails. So that's really something to think about when you think the art career and the art path. It's that more often than not, you will get rejected, and I know that like we're like, oh, it doesn't matter, like the more no's you receive, the better. It means that you are applying a lot. But in reality, I feel that after a while, after so many rejections all the time, it really can get to you, it can really get to your brain and to your mind that you are being rejected so much, especially if you have childhood traumas around this topic. It can really like affect your mental health, and maybe that's what happened, plus the very shitty weather that I was in. So everything happened really quickly, and I just lost my happiness and my willingness to be alive and to do the things. Nothing made sense. I was really depressed. I had this lack of clarity when I would think about my future. Nothing really mattered. I was like, oh, so why am I doing that? And then I just rested a lot. I binge watched a lot of things. But something that I also did is that I try to separate myself from my profession. So if I am an artist, I feel that oftentimes artists tend to feel that it's all about emotions, and if you're not feeling it, you shouldn't be creating. But I feel that being an artist is just like any other career. You just are more in tune with your emotions, if you may think about that. But in reality, you are like a person who does certain certain kinds of things. So if you're an artist and you're depressed, it doesn't matter. Like if I'm building my body of work right now, I know what to do. I've done my research. I don't have to feel inspired to create. And that's the main thing. Like even though I was super depressed and I didn't want to do anything, I was creating regularly. I was creating basically almost every day. I was having several days off, and it wasn't helping me, you know. So I really put my expectations on this job that I applied, and I ended up not getting selected, and like, which is fine because honestly I don't even know if I really wanted the job. I just wanted to get an excuse to get out of the house. But what happened is I put like, oh, so I will get better once I have this job in an art gallery, because then I will leave my house. I will have some stability in my income source. I will have like other things to work about, and something that I really want to do more often than ever. I want to be at service. Um, I want to give to people more than I have been doing. You know, like I feel that like for the past 4 years, I've been just focused on myself and on my practice and on my work, and I really want to shift this a little bit this year. I want to be more at service, and that's the thing that I'm missing the most. So I put all my expectations on these external circumstances, just to find out that actually I cannot get happier because I'm doing this or that. Like it certainly has to come from within. There's no shortcuts, there's no external source, there's no one can do that for me, and no job, and no amount of money, and no amount of travels or whatever. Like nothing can brings me joy, nothing can brings me happy but myself, and me actively deciding that I definitely don't want to be stuck in that really bad state that I was a while ago. But I know that also it takes some time for things to change and evolve, because I was really frustrated because I was trying to manifest something, and I was focusing too much on the outcome, and I forgot to just live my life, my day-to-day life, and enjoy my process. So it was just like a snowball that I created for myself, and it didn't work out. And then I was like, no, once I get this job, once I get out of the house, everything's gonna be okay. And I wasn't selected, which just shows me even more that it definitely won't be going to a place like working for another people. I don't even know if I want that. Like maybe I do, maybe that's what I need, but honestly I have to figure out a way to be okay with myself. And one of the things that I stopped doing was to recording my YouTube videos, because I didn't feel like it. But if I want to be at service, maybe I can come here and I can talk to you, and I can tell you my story, and I can tell you that it doesn't matter what your circumstances are, you can only find your happiness from within. Otherwise, you won't find it anywhere else. And it might seem obvious, it might sound obvious to you. It kind of sounds obvious to me because that's something that I have been telling myself for so many years. But like in real life, when you're like stuck doing your things and going after your things, everything kind of hits differently. And I just want to come to here and tell you that I had a horrible month, but just the thought of giving up, just the very thought of giving up makes me sick. You know, like I can't physically or mentally afford even the slightly idea of giving up. So if I cannot give up on my career, if I cannot give up on my pile of rejections and my empty bank account as a full-time artist at the moment, all I have to do is keep on hoping for better days to come and working towards the things I want to achieve. So if there's no turning back, if I won't stop being an artist, so I just have to get back here and starting all over again. So welcome back to my channel. I hope I can get into that again. I really want to get more creative, and I really want to explore more this visual format, and I really want to find ways that I can be more at service. So please, please, please let me know if there is anything about an art career, or being an immigrant, or being a woman in the arts field, like whatever, that I have some experience that I might be able to help you. It can be maybe painting techniques, or research on projects, or whatever, like anything that you are struggling at the moment. Please let me know in the comments, so I can create some content that can actually be useful and helpful to you, because that's really something that I want to do. I really want to help other people. I can't just be focusing on myself, you know? So, yeah, that's my experience for the past month. It sucked, and I am getting better, and I am getting more positive, and yeah, that's pretty much a I am back, bitch. I'm really figuring things out now. I think that part of this hole that I found myself in was due to change and evolution. I feel that I've changed it a lot in this past month. So maybe I really needed to go really, really deep inwards, really down, and really embracing the worst aspects of depression, so I could get out of it stronger, wiser, and more focused on the things that I really want for my life. So, yeah, I hope you're doing well. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and I see you on the next one. Bye.